Greetings, friends. Welcome to an episode of, we're going to call this Synths and Suds. I'm Ben, and today we're going to drink a wit beer and listen to some cool techno house music. So if that doesn't sound like your sort of thing, I'll see you in the next episode for some black metal. For those of you who want to relax in an upbeat fashion with me, thanks for sticking around. Tonight's music will be provided by Neoprene with the cassette Liquidator, released by More Records in 2014. Can't even find proof that this thing ever existed, but it's darn good. So we're going to listen to the A-side, starting with a lovely track, Rack City Exodus. Nice stuff. I hope you'll like it. So, Neoprene's an artist based out of Chicago, Illinois. Definitely some new releases that you can get your hands on through the artist's own label, Ashtar Communications. So you can hear that kind of bubbly, farty sort of sound. Good little basses there. We're going to drink a Quick Wit from Fort George. Brain of beer, kind of a cool thing there. I've been letting this sit out for a few minutes because it was way too cold about 20 minutes ago, but now it should be a really good temperature for consumption. At least I'm hoping so. And if not, that's how we learn as we go. I'm still working on my volume levels with this. The problem with the phone I'm using now, I used to have an old phone where the microphone was on the front. Now my phone has a microphone on the back. So there's no good way to film a video with a front-facing camera so that I can see myself if I want you to hear me properly. I think you can hear me still, but it's quiet. That's what I've been noticing for the last 5 months or so. So I figure as we're nearing the end of spring, getting into summer, some refreshing beer and some upbeat tunes would be a welcome. I don't know if change of pace is right. A welcome addition to the ongoing digital archive here through the YouTube channel, because you can watch this anytime. I could be dead. This could be, centuries from now, and YouTube will still exist somehow. Doubt it. Oof. So, really nicely citrusy nose. You can kind of see the very. You can't see through this at all. That's a thick body. The foam is, it's sticking to itself, but it's pretty viscous. It smells really nice on it. Tastes really nice. Slightly floral, a little bit of spice, a little peppery, but not a lot. It's just refreshing. I've said nice things about Fort George before, and luckily this is a beer that allows me to continue saying nice things about Fort George. That's really cool. Cool is not a word that you should use if you're trying to be critical of things, but this is kind of, improvised as I go. Never scripted, barely researched, never rehearsed. So here's the card for this one. You can see nice simple. I really love this. This is on all the More Records releases. There's a very similar layout, and this label has done some killer things with some killer artists. So you should check out More Records. I know they put out something by Crow, which I'm wearing the shirt of right now and with the record on display. I don't know if you've ever noticed, I'm sure you have. I always have a different record on display over here so that you can, get an inkling of something similar to what we're listening to, or even just something cool that, like my little Easter egg that's not so Easter eggy, I guess. I don't know. They've done stuff with Crow. There's somebody else who's really notable that the label's worked with that I was really surprised when I was doing some research on it the other day. Somebody really good in electronic music. Whatever. You owe it to yourself to research this label, because lots of killer techno, lots of killer dark electronic industrial stuff. You know, that sounds good to me. What I like about this release, because I've had this one, for a couple of years now, it's got a constant flow and build to it and motion, and you can almost feel the artist moving with it as he's creating it, and that's really exciting to me. I like that thrill of creation. I like feeling like I'm in the moment with the artist. That, to me, is really cool and engaging. And I've spent a while trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the image in the center, and I'll show it to you guys, see if you can figure that out for me. No idea what it is. For a while I thought it was static, and then I looked at it closely and I realized it almost reminds me of the texture in those journals that you'll get in high school or college, where there's just all that weird little scribbly, scrawly stuff on it. I always used to fill in the white spots with black ink, because that was apparently a better use of my time than taking notes in class, which is why I drink beer on YouTube for a living now. Really otherworldly, bubbly sort of flow to this music that just I really like if I'm cleaning the house, or if I'm trying to relax and not listen to scathing metal and noise. I find myself going to music like this more and more lately. Not that my passion for extreme sounds is dulled in any way, so much as that I'm spending a lot more time doing that. So I guess consequently I'm spending a lot more time doing this too. It's really nice, actually. So this beer is really good. If you have the opportunity to get it, I highly recommend it. It comes in a 6-pack for about $10. Can't be beat. Especially if you're coming, out of spring into summer. You've got, warm weather. You want something that's light but not boring. A wit beer is almost always a good way to go anyway. You can impress your friends whose idea of fancy beer is like a Blue Moon or a Hefeweizen like that. Not that Hefeweizens are bad. I love them. But you can say like, hey, have you tried this? Similar, not the same. Maybe they'll enjoy it. Nice little bite, but nothing here is so overpowering that you'll find people put off by it, which to me is really important. There's a lot of beers that I love that it's like, oh, of course it's good. I've developed a palate for this. But it's also really exciting to me when I can show a beer to anybody and know that they'll like it. I feel like if you're only making something for the nerds, then you're not really making it for the right reasons. Just like you don't listen to music to impress your friends, you listen to it to enjoy it. Beer should just be good. There's my profound nothing statement of the day. So we'll sit with this for another moment, and I'll let you go. So it's been about 9 minutes, and you owe it to yourself to do other things with your day. I'm sorry the last few videos have not had Kat in them. She's asleep on top of my backpack right now, which I think is really cute. Obviously you guys don't get to watch her ruin my little world here, though. I think the video where she hops up and the beer foams over is still my most viewed video, which is really funny because it was such a catastrophe. It was so embarrassing. But everybody really loves watching her cause trouble. So do I. So, about 3 videos in with this new arrangement where I've got the phone propped up on books and stuff, and I notice if I lean in too close, my head gets cut off. So, I'm trying to find a way to either get it higher up or something, but keep it close to me so that it's not like this weird wide view where you've got my whole, living room in the shot as well. So, If anybody has any ideas, suggestions, thoughts, comments are always welcome. I'll leave links to all the responsible parties below, as well as to my own website and Patreon for those of you who are interested. You guys rule. Thanks for hanging with me while I do this. I'm going to try and get some more actual writing done soon, so I really hope that you'll enjoy that too. Because it's been a little too long since I've written something, so hopefully that'll give you something to look forward to in the near future. So check out Neoprene, check out Fort George's Quick Wit, or any of their other fine beers. You deserve some relaxation. Cheers.